us in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as we're here for what should be another exciting edition of the Rate Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are two of the best in the entire country.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab deep. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Lobos! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Buckley. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
You always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The give to the back. Turning it on! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the timing just a hair off. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got him, and nobody's close. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Rides to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Taylor has it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Bankston. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Lobos have taken it inside the 20. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, New Mexico! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give is to Taylor. Got a little space. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The Golden Gophers are on the move. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Into the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll run the counter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Lobos can really attack on this second and short. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's McKinney. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Trying to get behind the defense. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to run it to the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Close to the marker, it's Tracy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After the run, now to throw. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's McKinney. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Run in the red zone, it's Taylor. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. A 69-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete downfield. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Taylor has it. Plows through the defense.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll give it to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the bootleg and rolling out. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He wants it all. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we can feel the excitement of this Rate Bowl in Phoenix back here in our studios. Talk about a riveting first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, in the exciting conclusion of the Rate Bowl.
The Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in, it's Miller. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Quick spin on the line. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets him down to the 48. The Lobos are flying down the field. They'll try the run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's McKinney. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They'll run it. It's Bankston. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Touchdown, New Mexico! They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 30. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. The stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Completes the shuffle pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got a man, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Buckley.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Catch in the middle. It's Key. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Miller. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Key. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. The 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Here's the thing, not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throw.
Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. He'll pull it on the read. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Handoff to the single running back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Gophers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Buckley. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bankston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll go to the sneak. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Lobos!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll take it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The lone back's got it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option to give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's Lindsey. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They go to the draw. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Miller. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Lobos have their offense in high gear. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one, because he's barely made any mistakes today.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. And here's the third interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Buckley. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's McKinney. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.